Don't you even want freedom? Are you going to live out the rest of your life as a slave?
Like a dirty rat?
Of a rude man? In that case, you're no different from me, trapped inside this stuffy flask.
Oh, let's go.
I don't understand. All right, clobber that bastard. How can this happen when I've absorbed God?
Because he been had the hand since day one. It's not over yet. Oh, get that. That boy having a baby. Shit. Oh, shit.
Give me your soul, Creed. Be a good son. Oh, fight it, Creed. Let go, dumbass. You're gonna get dragged in with me. No way. My body. I won't let go. You may do with Emperor of Shing. Let's fight him together. Hey, partner. That's more like it.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's time to say goodbye, kid. There's no point in you getting sucked into my old man with me.
You can't just sucker punch me like that! How could you lie? You always said you don't believe in telling lies! No way! Don't do this!
Hey! Lord Bud! Later.
Oh, sever the connection.
Could you, Creed? I've reversed the ultimate shield you gave me and transformed your body into the most fragile carbon there is! You crafty devil!
Oh, shit.
Return to nothing!
Great!
Oh, damn it. It looks like this is the end.
Friends are a part of your soul!
I can't believe I let Ling and the little runt talk to me that way. They gave me everything I could want. Thank you. And goodbye, my friends.
Damn. Damn. Man. Get that shit out. right through your chest. That was a nice play by Greed, man.
That's it.
Now you can no longer.
You destroyed my stone.
Go back to where you were born. Go back to nothing. Homunculus!
I like how he stole his line. Damn.
Why, God? How did I disappoint you?
You were incapable of believing in yourself. Don't make me laugh.
What's wrong with that? I only
Come on,
wanted
nigga. I
to
did what I can.
I wanted this world's knowledge for my own. Why should I be punished for that? What's wrong with craving knowledge? Well, speak. What are you anyway? Who the hell do you think you are?
Who am I? Call me the universe.
The truth.
Perhaps God. Or perhaps the truth.
That's
I am
right.
all, and I am one. So, of course, this also means that I am you.
Humans who would dare to play God must pay a steep price for their arrogance. That is truth.
That's right. You were too arrogant, my friend. Turn around.
Don't do this to me. I can't bear to be bound any longer.
I can't go back home. Take your ass. You're done.
No.
done with that.
You simply must have seen the answer with your own eyes.
There has to be a way to get him back. There's gotta be. Think, damn it. Think it through.
Use my life for the toll. Use me to save Alphonse.
Why should you sacrifice your life for our mistake?
Because I'm his father. And I do bear some responsibility for this. This might not have happened if I'd just been there for you. I've lived long enough. Just give me this chance to act like a father for once in my life.
Damn.
Shut up, you rotten father! You say something that dumb again, and I'll knock you out!
Aww. Damn.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
May, stand back a little.
Gonna create a transmutation circle and basically sacrifice himself. I think. Does he have the? No, he. I don't think he has the Philosopher's
You're here
Stone.
to retrieve your brother? Just how do you plan on pulling an entire human out of here? What's your payment?
No.
This thing is my portal of truth. So I get to make the decision on how it's used. Is that right?
Good job! You beat me!
Nice.
Take him home! Goodbye, Edward Elric!
Now let's go home. Together.
Hey, he's waking up. How are you feeling? You okay?
Zampano and Darius, you're all here.
Hey, welcome back.
Home at last.
You're listening to Radio Capital. To conclude our coverage of today's events, General Armstrong and Colonel Mustang have taken control of Central Command. The coup was centered around an alchemic procedure which would have sacrificed the nation's population. Colonel Mustang released an official statement that he would carry on with the Fuhrer's wishes, and that he would personally oversee all matters of national security.
You are the one who gave me blood, right? Don't you even want freedom? Hohenheim?
In the end, you and I were still as one. And
I think he has enough time left. See his wife, Trisha? Yep.
So get this, Ed actually called me his father. Although he did preface it with rotten.
Yep.
Thanks to you, it's been enough. Thank you.
I didn't know you were back. Silly old fool. Well, at least you died with a smile on your face, my friend.
Damn. All right, that ends it for episode 63. What an episode. Unfortunate loss for Greed and as well as Hohenheim at the end. Rest in peace. They both played a pivotal role, especially Greed. Greed with the final play in queuing a long fall to basically sever the connection, in which Greed was able to reverse his ultimate shield, and you know, that's because the father had absorbed Greed, and he basically turned that ultimate shield to the most fragile carbon that what was tweaking out there, and Ed was able to land a direct hit through his chest, and you know, at the cost of Greed's life, unfortunately. But there was some good to it. You know, it wasn't in vain, because all Greed wanted was just comrades, people who he wanted to, you know, he would consider as friends, to be able to protect and fight for, and that's what he did. And you know, he feels content in departing, and you can see Ling definitely cared. It was not only just because of the power, you know, it was more than that. I mean, you guys pretty much shared the same body, so I mean, you guys were able to, you know, open up about to one another, and you guys had a profound respect for one another as well. So the truth was able to put the homunculus in the flask in its place by mentioning, "I am the truth for your despair." The father's own arrogance brought about his own downfall in placing himself higher than humans when he himself shares blood with a human himself, or itself. So that was pretty much his own downfall. He pretty much tried to cast aside his own humanity and everybody else just for some truth, and trying to be the perfect being. Just like you know, the flashback. You know, anybody who tries to play God must pay a punishable toll, and that's what happens. And Ed was able to save Al at the end in exchange for his portal of truth. Unfortunately, he won't be able to, once that happens, he won't be able to use alchemy ever again. And you know, the truth was just talking about, like, yeah, I mean, you'll be reduced to a regular human if we do this. Like, are you sure? I mean, like, because he could have definitely, you know, done something else, but that wasn't the case. He decided to he ended up beating the truth at its own game. So, yo, that was awesome. Interesting episode. On to episode 64.
Mustang is in?
Well, can I ask what your relation to the patient is?
I'm his private practice doctor. Just tell him Knox is here to see him.
The farming method that's used in the Ishvalan region. They mainly double crop. Nope, that's close. But it's called dual cropping.
So you don't look so bad. How are you adjusting?
I envisioned a better future. And this is the price I had to pay for it.
We know that this won't erase our sins, but it's not too late to fix things.
This room just reeks of optimism. Hey, Dr. Marco, listen to this. They're already one step ahead of you in here.
Marco?
Colonel Mustang, I've brought a Philosopher's Stone with me. Let me heal you with this stone so you can restore Ishval.
I know some people who might not like this.
Yep.
Especially Full Metal. But I will accept your offer. And I'll devote my life to seeing Ishval restored. There's someone else who needs that stone even more than I do. You can heal me after you heal him.
Yep. His friend. Gotta get him out that wheelchair, man.
How about it? Will you help me spread the teachings of Ishvala? We can't allow our religion and culture to die out. That would be the death of our race. Is this why I was saved from death?
Have you given me this responsibility as my reason to continue living, brother? From now on, I'll follow you wherever you see fit.
All right, Miles, you can take it from here. Try not to disappoint me.
Sir.
Scar, why don't you tell us your real name?
I've died twice now. I don't need a name. Call me anything.
Fair enough.
Are you okay?
I didn't realize my muscles had atrophied so much on the other side. I'll just move at my own pace. You can go ahead if you want.
Nope. We left home together, and that's how we're gonna return.
Well, we better get moving then. Den, we're home, boy. What's he barking at now? Den, stop the tickles!
Open the door.
Dummies, welcome home.
Thanks.
Good to be back. Brother, what's taking so long?
These damn chores are testing the limits of my courtesy. And after everything
Winry said she's making tea to go with the apple pie she's baking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so vast.
Yeah.
Look at Al.
So, I've been thinking about something lately.
Me too.
Road trip.
But he's such a wonderful boy. I knew that there was nothing to worry about.
Hmm.
We're gonna keep an eye on him a little while longer. If he happens to develop any odd behaviors,
Hit us up.
you understand what must be done.
I'll see to it that never has to happen.
Homunculi and humans. Is it truly possible for us to live in peace with one another?
Get pierced through his chest. I guess not.
So your brother isn't going with you?
Nope. I'm going to take the east, and Brother's heading west to learn from that region. We've got more in mind. It's not just for research. It's an enormous world, and we want to see it all. Up, there's your train.
I guess he doesn't want to leave yet.
Knowing you, you're probably gonna break it within a month and have to come home for maintenance.
What's wrong?
Equivalent exchange! Huh? I'll give half of my life to you if you give half of yours to me!
Oh boy.
Come on. Do you have to treat everything like alchemy? How about I just give you my whole life?
Oh.
Maybe not all of it. Shut up!
I'm sorry, really. You knocked equivalent exchange flat on its butt in just a few words.
And what's that mean? Are you
That's pretty much what Al said.
I'll miss you. Goodbye. For now.
Come home soon.
Why can't those boys just settle down for a while? It's good for them to keep moving. Men who just sit around doing nothing are boring.
Sacrifices are necessary. You can't gain anything without losing something first. Although, if you can endure that pain and walk away from it, you'll find that you now have a heart strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Heart made full metal.
That concludes it for the series finale of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. What a series. I was supposed to be done with this since last year, 2021. Things change, and I'm glad I was able to finish this. This series, no one is in the top 5. This is definitely in my top 5 for sure. But like how Ed mentioned, like, you can't gain anything without sacrifice. So I mean, that's the whole, moral of the story. And one thing like I did notice, I already mentioned during the reaction, towards the end, when Al was leaving, Zampano and his other associate, Al's goal is pretty much to head back out and travel towards Jing, towards the east, Ed towards the west. They're going to learn about all the cultures in the west and east area, and pretty much I like how Al was mentioning about the fact that, like, we get to meet a lot of people, learn new things, make lots of new friends. And then that right there started getting me thinking about, like, how the homunculus in the Flash ordeal, about how the truth was mentioning how, your arrogance, became your own downfall. And what Al presented or displayed was pretty much what the homunculus in the Flash needed to have, selflessness. So yeah, and then he would have been fine, and then that would have been it. I was going to mention that, like, I did see, like, when I was going online and stuff, I did see, like, a little pedia about, like a character profile for Roy Mustang, and there was a section that, like, it showed that, I think it was a picture or maybe like a manga picture or something, that he did end up losing his sight. I didn't read through it entirely, but I did know about that specific part, that he ended up losing his sight. But that was from, like, the Fullmetal Alchemist, not from the first original series, before the remastered version, which is this. So yeah, man, this was pretty good. And I already know Alan, Mei Chang had a thing for Al, and it's vice versa. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Jing and hit it from the back. Yeah, I gotta learn about everything. I'm gonna absorb all this culture. Yeah. All right, Al, I see you. I'll absorb all this culture. I got you. Say less. But my friend had to get me on this show Appreciate you, Kenson. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Yeah, man. Awesome series. Anybody who happened to watch this episode or just watch to the very end of my discussion, appreciate you as always. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. Stay up to date. I'm gonna be pushing out some content out whenever I get the chance. Movie reactions. I got a whole list of movie reactions I want to do. You know, hint, hint. I haven't seen My Hero Academia yet. Season 6. But that's coming out soon. Don't worry. That's coming out soon. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. But yeah. Thank you as always. And with that being said, guys, Gojo out.